November, maturity month. Everyone's really started thinking for themselves, which is good, because we only have 4 months left to assassinate Koro-sensei.
Is the octopus for real? He's giving you kids career counseling now?
Wow, look at you! In a normal outfit!
Yeah, thought I'd go for cheap and plain. Just trying to fit into your regular old world, that's all. Oh, come on. Don't tell me all of a sudden you want to see more skin.
No, leaving more to the imagination is somehow even sexier.
You're really grown as a person.
Nakamura, did you write this? That's my future you're messing with! Sorry, sweetheart, men's work just doesn't suit you.
Hey, Nagisa. Which would you prefer, Thailand or Morocco after graduation? I'm kind of partial to Thailand myself.
Why do I get the feeling everyone's dead set on neutering me?
Careers? Seriously? Why are we talking about this stuff when the Earth's on the verge of being destroyed?
What do I want to be?
A bureaucrat, eh? Interesting choice. If I may say so, administrative duties seem rather, restrained for someone of your temperament?
Well, remember the last quake? How the politicians were completely useless?
I won't disagree with you on that.
The country should have been paralyzed, but it wasn't. Everything kept functioning. And who do we have to thank? Behind every talking head at a podium is some bureaucrat pulling strings. That's what real power's all about. Does that make sense?
You know, I take it back. That's a good fit for you.
Take my advice, Taraska. Don't be a politician. Huh? I mean, sure, people love seeing a big-mouthed, impulsive idiot on the ballot, don't get me wrong. It's just that making you a puppet would be way too easy.
You're delusional, man, like I'd be somebody's puppet. Who the hell said I want to be a politician?
Nakamura, you aspire to be a diplomat? Oh, to aim so far above one's modest beginnings.
You don't have to put it like that, sir. Believe it or not, back in primary school, they said I was a certifiable genius. In 1st grade, I actually tested at a 6th grade level. I always placed in the top of my class. The thing is, it really sucked. I just wanted to be normal. Not caring about grades, goofing off with your friends. That's normal. So when I made it to Kanugi Galka, I played dumb. After a while, it wasn't an act. Then I saw how disappointed my parents were, and the importance of what I'd thrown away really hit me. I still wanted to joke around, but I knew I needed to apply myself too. This class is the best of both worlds. What I mean is, thank you.
Oh.
To look at them, you wouldn't believe anyone's thinking all that hard. But they are.
Uh-oh, Miss Irina's top! The tag's still on.
She's not used to buying stuff off the rack.
You think maybe we should tell her?
I'll take care of it.
Believe me, I earned that car. Putting the moves on the CEO of a tech company is challenging, to say the least. Oh yes, for one thing, the hours are atrocious. Karasuma hadn't forbidden me to drive the damn thing here. He says I won it by defrauding a man.
I'm Karasuma, and I hate fun.
Okie dokie, last but not least. So, have you decided on a prospective career, Nagisa, my boy?
Sir, I think, I think I have a talent for killing people. I'm pretty sure I could get to where I do what the Reaper does. We all know I don't have any other strengths. So, I mean, what else can I reasonably shoot for, right? Koro-sensei, should I become an assassin? Please, sir. What path should I follow? 'Cause I don't know.
You're a sensible young man, Nagisa, and a good student. I'm sure you would have weighed the risk of becoming an assassin before coming to me with this. For the record, you have a gift for the work. No one who's seen you in action could doubt that. Whether facing an otherworldly monster, an unhinged teacher, or an evil genius, you prevail. Your attacks are thought out, well-timed, and without fear. All indispensable qualities for a master killer. That said, of course, while you are courageous, there's a tinge of desperation. You never give your safety or dignity a second thought. You strike without fear because you feel you have nothing to lose. To what end should your talents be put to use? More importantly, for whom? re-examine those questions more closely. We'll talk again after you've done a bit more soul-searching. I give you my word, if you still wish to be an assassin, I'll support that decision wholeheartedly.
Whoa, you beat it? Even the secret boss?
Not my first time. I had to play it twice before I got enough experience.
Oh, I see.
I'll start over.
Cool. I'm home.
Welcome back, Nagisa. Have a seat, please.
Sure, Mom. What's up?
Not your grades, certainly. 54th on midterms? The cutoff for being permitted back onto the regular campus is 50th place. I'm disappointed, but don't lose hope. Tanaka's older brother was once 60th. Of course, this was 3 years ago now, but he managed to bounce back. The school made an exception for him on account of his family's rather generous donation. The same gesture should work for us. Whatever gets you out of that dreadful E-class, the sooner the better. I'll be scheduling an appointment with Mr. Ono of D-class very soon, and I expect you to come with
No,
me.
wait! You can't! Please, you gotta let me stay where I am for right now. I know you don't like it, but honestly, I'm bringing my grades up and it's a lot of fun. Look, I'll go to whatever college you want, I swear, but for junior high, I really... Uh-oh. She's in one of her moods. Not good. Here it comes.
Shut that filthy, ungrateful mouth! I did not raise my son to be thrifty, but you understand me! Do you want to live the rest of your life in the shadow of failure? You have no idea what it's like! I work enslaved to spare you the fate of your poor mother, and this is the thanks I get! Do you think money grows on trees? You think I just pulled this donation out of thin air? Well, I've got news for you! I put myself through hell to secure your future! Who do you think you are?
There's no talking to her when she's like this. It's my fault for not bringing this up when she was in a better mood. I'm sorry, Mom. I was being selfish. I wasn't thinking. Dad doesn't have the stomach for confrontation. This is why he walked out on us.
Now then, you listen to me. You're a child. You have no earthly idea how to make your way through life. But Mother knows all the twists and turns. I won't let you end up like your father and I. See, I have it all planned out. Just trust me. The long-term goal is to get you into Kyoushitsu University.
One of the top schools in the country. Mom didn't make the cut.
It's a great alma mater. Big companies take notice. In the real world, it's not what you know, it's who you know. School ties are everything. A Kyoushitsu graduate could even have a shot at working for an elite corporation like Kishimaru.
They're a famous company.
Traveling
Who
all
didn't
over
hire
for
her.
their job. Have I ever told you how badly I wanted a little girl?
Only about 1,000,000 times.
Your grandparents discouraged me from being too feminine. It was always studying and hard work. That's why Hishimaru didn't want me. They're all about looks. I promised myself if I had a daughter, she'd get to wear all the frilly things I was never allowed to. See how nice this looks with your beautiful long hair?
Yeah, looks great. Except I'm a boy. It's chilling how determined she is. I don't think I'll ever be able to get out from under her. Koro-sensei saw right through me. I'm not and never will be the hero of my own life. Not even close. It's her RPG. I'm just her new playthrough.
Oh, and by the way, just so you know, I'll be dropping by the school tomorrow to meet with your teacher for a transfer.
Huh? That's a little out of the blue, Mom. I think you might be busy.
It's for the best, Nagisa dear. Now, if I were you, I'd say goodbye to my E-class friends.
She's gone dark again. Nothing I say will make any difference.
I see. Your mother seems to be rather single-minded.
Yeah, I know. What do I do now? She won't listen to a word I say. Mr. Karasuma's out of town on business. I can't ask one of his subordinates to meet with her on his behalf. I'm not ready to leave E-class yet.
Now, don't you worry about a thing. I'm a super being capable of destroying the planet after all. A simple parent-teacher meeting should be a walk in a park.
I'm not so sure about that.
Wow, seriously, your mom? She's one tough cookie.
Koro-sensei seems pretty sure he can handle her, but...
I see no reason I couldn't play your teacher.
Problem is, officially it's Mr. Karasuma. His name's on file. If our parents talk to each other, it won't add up.
Yeah, good call.
There's a simple solution. Yours truly becomes Tadaomi Karasuma.
Koro-sensei?
Why no, I'm Karasuma.
Worst cosplay ever!
Did you draw lines on your face with a marker?
It's a furrowed brow to accentuate his bleak worldview. Details!
Why do your arms look like summer sausages?
These are Karasuma's bulging muscles.
You look ridiculous!
All I can do at this point is pray.
Too, right?
With any luck, Mom will fall for the charade. Please just let me stay in E-class.
That's Nagisa's mom? She's a knockout.
More like she'll knock you out.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Ms. Shiota, Nagisa's mother.
Yes, yes, please have a seat. Good to see you. Trekking up the mountain is quite a journey. You must be tired. Might I offer you a refreshing beverage?
I guess it's kinda convincing.
If I may say so, madam, you're quite stunning. I see where Nagisa gets his looks.
Why, thank you. You know, if only this one had been born a girl, I'd have groomed her to be my ideal.
Not quite sure I follow you.
Well, you see, I wasn't allowed to wear my hair long, and a girl is ever so much prettier with flowing locks. Oh, Nagisa, what I wouldn't give to have had such lovely full-bodied hair. I was so mad when he started tying it back for school this year. But it looked so good, I just had to let it slide as long as he wouldn't cut it off. But we're here to discuss his future. We can't afford to discourage them at this age. They're far too impressionable in my experience. You're familiar with KU. They've accepted several graduates from Kanukigaoka High School. I'd very much like Nagisa to go one day, but being so far off track in junior high will hurt his chances. So I've come here, with all due respect, to talk about what we can do to get him out of E-class.
And I trust you spoke with Nagisa on the matter.
Oh, he's too young to understand what's at stake, believe me. And at any rate, it's my job as a parent to steer him clear of the mistakes I made at his age.
Mom, I don't...
Hush up now, sweetheart. The adults are talking.
Yes, well, I believe I'm starting to get a clearer picture of how Nagisa became the person he is today. Yes, indeed, I, Tadaomi Kurasama, wear a toupee! High schools, colleges, and hairstyles, ma'am, forgive me for saying so, are decidedly not a parent's prerogative. I'm sorry. Nagisa must be permitted to live his own life. You'll get nowhere foisting your complexes onto him. Miss Shiota, let me be perfectly clear. Unless Nagisa so desires, he will not be allowed to leave E-class.
What's your problem? Since when does a teacher talk like that to a parent? How dare you! Forcing my complexes onto him! If you think I'll sit by while being lectured to on parents...
Holy crap! That is one seriously pissed off lady right there!
Of course! That explains your attitude at home lately! This bald idiot's been giving you ideas! Well, watch this! When I'm done with you, your eyes will be wide open! Koro-sensei?
That was a bit more tactless than I planned. Still, though, there's a lesson to be learned here. You need to communicate your intentions more clearly from now on. Speak your mind.
It's not that easy. Mom won't listen to anything I say. She only sees me as a second placer.
It's not as though you're powerless. If assassination is your forte, what can't you do? The first round of your own RPG started here in this classroom. Remember that.
My first round. Looks great, thanks.
Sorry for earlier, darling. I ought not to have blown up at your teacher like that. It's just that I'm so invested.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I've been doing quite a bit of thinking today. And I've decided I simply will not have someone who thinks they know better than me interfering with my life, period. All obstacles must be removed. It's time I gave you a new outlook on life. Nagisa.
What the... Mom?
This is where it all started going downhill, when you started disobeying me. This place turned you into a monster. Burn it to the ground, with your own hands. Get your life back on track.
Mom, please, what are you doing? Calm down!
Mother knows best, honey. Listen to me. Burn it down, and the guilt will keep you from being able to face any of these people again. Plus, with the building gone, the main campus will have no choice but to take you back in, yes?
No, I don't want to! I brought you into this world, Nagisa! I scraped to send you to cram school, then private school! You have no idea what it cost me! I do everything for you! Every night dinner's on the table, no matter how exhausted I am from work! Does E-class do that for you? I made you who you are! You owe me! You will do what I tell you! She's wrong. But she's right. How do I tell her? What do I say?
You need to communicate your intentions more clearly from now on. Speak your mind.
Mom, listen.
How about you quit shrieking, you old bag? Sit back and enjoy the show like a good girl.
That bloodlust.
Get out of my way!
He's an assassin.
Actually, it's you who's in my way. It's Wednesday night. He comes here to watch his favorite TV shows on the autonomous artillery. He'll shoot through here at the speed of sound. And when he does, I'll split his head open with my whip and kill him.
Kill? Oh dear, I have to call the police.
Wouldn't do that if I were you. The bounty's void if I killed the kid. But nothing in the rules says I can't take out a whiny old hag.
Okay, she's afraid, which probably means the assassin has his guard down. Mom, I've spent my whole life learning how to read you. It's given me a very specific set of skills. Maybe not the ones you'd prefer me to have, but they come in very handy, especially in E-class.
The first round of your own RPG started here in this classroom. Remember that.
Mom, believe it or not, I'm giving this class everything I've got. Before I graduate, I'll get results. And when I do, I'm cutting my hair and paying back every scrap you've spent on me. If you can't find it in your heart to forgive me,
What's this?
then I'll graduate again. From you. Mom, I'm grateful that you had me. Grateful that you raised me. It may be asking a lot, but if you can just be happy that you have a child that, all things considered, turned out relatively okay, that's all I need to be happy.
Who are you, Nagisa? What in the world have you done?
Certain unsavory types have made this their after-hours hangout. I recommend you give the area a wide berth at night.
Koro-sensei.
Just for the record, you vowed to kill me before March. No takesies-backsies.
You heard all that, huh?
Now then, ma'am, Nagisa has quite a bit of growing left to do, I agree. What he needs more than anything is a loving mother. Don't take his stubbornness so personally. Every little birdie needs to leave the nest at some point. That's the way of things.
My baby is pulling away. He's leaving me.
Mom, no!
It's all right. The adrenaline rush just got the best of her. Why don't I take the two of you back to her car? I'll drive you home. So tell me, Nagisa, if you did manage to assassinate me, would you marshal your talent toward becoming a full-fledged professional?
Good question. I don't know. Probably not. I mean, when we're talking about talent, it's not like it's only for one thing or the other. I'd be good at killing, but I'd be good at protecting people too. But definitely not by being an assassin. Way too dangerous for me. I'd rather find a career that wouldn't worry my folks.
No rush. You have plenty of time. And keep in mind, with your parents, communication is key.
Right.
Oh, come on! There's no cross-traffic! How long does it take to get a green light?
And what's all this?
I'm making breakfast from now on. So, you can take it easy in the mornings now. I'll start taking out the trash, too. And hey, I promise to get into a high school every bit as good as Kunikugaoka. Just please, Mom, let me stay in E.
If that's what you want, fine. I really couldn't care less.
I'm an assassin, holding my head high till graduation.